Hi, friends. Magus Supreme here, coming at you guys with another reading. So, for this reading, I wanted to do something quick and easy, a reading that I'm tried, true, and practiced on, and something I know I could just do, get up and get out. So, for this reading, I am bringing to you guys higher order messages for your life. Um, Higher order can be anything above your ancestors and maybe around the realms of maybe angel to divine deities. Somewhere around that level, if you guys are really into that stuff. If you're not, that's all right. Just know that this is high, the messages of guidance for your spirit. Ooh, that's it. Messages for guidance. Excellent. Now I got a title. So, as you can see, this reading is very low effort. I don't even have like cards for you guys to like really pick. So, only thing for pile selection, we're just going to go with pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Whichever one of those numbers resonate with you, take the time out to meditate, to clear your mind, to feel the energy, and pick the pile that speaks to you. So with that out of the way, we will be getting into pile 1. So if you chosen pile 1, then this reading is for you. So pile 1, the way that I structured this reading is I used the Supreme Original Spread. This is the spread that I use to communicate with not only my higher self, but with deities and angels and other types of like energies outside of myself or even above myself that I want to have a discourse with. This is my tried and true spread. This is like the spread for me. And it's one of the ones that's like really close to my heart, deeply personal, and one that I use in my own practice literally all the time. So, the way that this reading is structured is that I have 3 oracle cards here to really just like give me like, the overall energy. The oracle cards are here to support the tarot cards. The oracle cards aren't the focal point here, it's the tarot cards. So we'll go over what the message is. The first slot is about how how the higher beings see you now, and they see you as the emperor. Whatever you've been through, pile 1, you definitely very much achieved. You're in an area of your life, or like they see you as someone who's like very secure, stable, and in order right now. Having the emperor in the first slot means that you really just have everything in check. Everything is going swimmingly. Everything is in order. Even if you may think that it's not, your spirit guides, the higher beings, the higher forces, they are telling you, okay, that you're fine, you're good. Everything is set, stable, and secure. What you really should be focusing on right now is the fact that you really just had a major success and a major victory in your life here with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands being in the second slot is just as good. This is telling me that more recently, you really achieved something really great in your life. You had a triumph. You had something of yours really popped off. Something of yours is coming together. Whether it's like you applying for a new job and getting it, and now you got like more pay, more money, and like things are like looking up. Whatever it is, pile 1, the fact of the matter is that you have cause to celebrate, and you need to spend more time in celebration. You get more time just like really relaxing and enjoying the fruits of your labor and the things that you've done. Now, right here is what you should know. And what you should know is the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups and the what you should know part is letting me know that there might be another person or another individual that might be coming into your life soon. This is like definitely like a big, like, kind of like a sneak peek, kind of like a warning, like, hey, this is about to happen for you. Like, oops, damn. See, look, that's what happens when I don't put a lot of effort into this. Things go wrong. That something is really about to pop off and really go well for you guys. And that could have been a sign as well, like everything just like falling over. It could be that this person is really going to knock you off your feet, okay? But the Two of Cups, if you really, really, honestly, truly not really not really feeling like having another person or really having anything like that in your life. What the Two of Cups can also talk about is like really coming into a more deeper, like closer a bond to yourself and with your own energies. Even though the Two of Cups is literally you with someone else, someone outside of you. That's how I always read the Two of Cups. That's how I feel like it should be read. But you can take it however it resonates. If you're one of those people like, no, I don't want anyone. Nah, 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 nah. I want to be by myself. Men are dumb. Women are hoes and thoughts. Then keep that energy. But you should know that someone is going to be coming in to really change your life around. And I'm saying that because, and now I'm being drawn to say this card, the journey in the moonlight. Believe in magic. Believe that something is really about to happen, that you are being very, very divinely guided, or that your life is under a very divine map. Something good is about to come in for you because of the fact that you really achieved something really great for yourself. There's about to be more added on to you. Um, so with where your spirit guides, where the higher energy is trying to lead you is into the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords here is letting me know, especially with the Peace card here, that you really might need to just like chill out, slow down, take a break, take a rest. Um, yeah, it might really just need some time for reevaluation. Really take the time out to truly enjoy the things that you really that you really did. I'm feeling the energy of the Peace card here, and that's what's funny is that we had the Peace card in the same kind of like energy before. Take the time out to like really just enjoy the fruits of your labor. Pat yourself on the back. Enjoy this period in your life, Pile One, because you definitely achieved something great. You overcame a great struggle. And what you should know is that there's going to be someone else coming in for you, whether it's a business partner, a lover, or maybe even just reconnecting with like a friends or a loved one, but that's more the Three of Cups. I can't shake the energy that the Two of Cups has something to do with a lover or a business partner that's going to come in for you. But right now, it's time for you to really enjoy yourself and enjoy your energy. And I say that here because, not say that for time for you to enjoy yourself, but this energy of like you completing a big manifestation or really to bringing divine order back into your life is really compounded by this number 33 card. Number 33 is the highest master number that you can get. It's the combination of your spirit and your physical material abundance coming, your manifestations coming together. You achieve something really big or something really important in your life path, Power One, and now you need to take the time to be grateful for it, to enjoy it, and to allow yourself to revel in it. That's something that's really really big. Take your time to really interact with your fruits. Enjoy the blessing and the abundance that was brought to you by by higher beings. Because someone is going to be coming in for you soon, whether it's a business partner that's going to try to take things to the next, try to like take your business or whatever it is that you've been working on to the next level. I don't know what it's going to be, because the Two of Cups can be literally anything and anybody, but that's something that you should know, and I really feel like it's meant to be a surprise for you with the Eight of Swords here. You're not they're not letting you see what's going to happen next. Like, because right now they want you to focus on the now. I get it now. They're not going to let you know what's going to happen next, who this person is or what's going on, because they want you to focus on the now. And to allow yourself to be led, enjoy your independence with the Nine of Pentacles. The final slide is about what can you do to allow yourself to be led to the card before it. To allow yourself to like be led into this Eight of Swords energy, you just need to enjoy the Nine of Pentacles. Enjoy the things of which you built on your own. And this is coming right back to the Six of Wands and what you need to focus on. Focus on your victory. Focus on the things that you just achieved, the recognition, the money, the glory, the fame, or whatever it is that just like happened for you. Enjoy it. Okay? And that's what's going to allow this new chapter with this new person that might be coming in for you to start. I'm seeing like Super Smash Brothers. I don't know if you guys really play that, but I'm seeing like a new challenger approaches, and I just see a dark silhouette of a person and like warning signs. And I feel like this might be warning signs for you guys, because you guys might really be closed off to new people currently because you just been in grind mode so hard. But Open your energy up and allow this to happen. Believe in the magic and believe in your guys' power. Because I say this before and I'll say it again, are not meant to be alone in this life. That's a basic psychological fact. That's a spiritual fact, nature fact. Human beings aren't built to be by themselves. We are not created in that way. So allow this energy in. Allow someone else to come in and to add to you or to combine forces with you. This 33 card says, take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure. How can you live with more meaning, integrity, and truth? And I'm going to read this card for you guys. I felt like I needed to read it since the beginning because the number 33 stuck out to me. Like, this is a very important card for your life right now. This card is the most important card in your spread in regards to the oracles. You don't have to live epically and tackle everything on your bucket list to create a meaningful life. A good life is one that is aligned with your values and integrity. What do you stand for? What matters most to you? When do you feel the most alive and enjoy? This is your invitation to actively participate in the creation of your beautiful, bold life. Take responsibility for your life as a creative adventure, for through your choices and perceptions, you create your reality. Oh, shit, this book even has even has references in it. I like that. I like that. The decisions you make and the choices you align with create your life. The question becomes, what kind of life do you really want to live? You're drawing this card because there may be an imbalance in your thoughts. You may feel like a victim to the harassments of life, but this is a reminder that you are in control of your own reactions to all situations. And this is why I had to say and get that caveat at the beginning with the Emperor. Even if you might not feel like your life is in order and everything's together, it is. It is. Okay, you need to relax. You're being called to see where you are still harboring negative, harmful emotions towards yourselves or others and release them with love. Bro, this is why I really felt that energy. Like, some of you guys might really be closed off towards new people coming in because you've been stuck in grind mode. You probably had to do most of it by yourself, and it's probably left a bad taste in your mouth for other people. But it's time to let that go. Believe in magic, believe in love, and find some peace in your damn life, pal one. Let things come in. To be a victim in life, someone who feels life is happening to them is a choice. And when you believe you have been wronged, you have no personal power. You're giving away your own control to outside forces. When you are in victim mentality, you blame, shame, and guilt others and yourself. As Paul Selig once said, you can't be a victim and master at the same time. Step into a creator consciousness energy rather than a victim focus. The creator in you knows you are infinite power and trust the greater intelligence of life. Boom. And this is also by the Believe in Magic card. Trust in the plan for your life, pal one. Let go of negative resentments, negative thoughts, and negative feelings towards other people. Let it go. Or even towards yourself. Because some of you guys could just be being hard on yourself. Like, okay, I achieved this thing, but it's not enough. I may have gotten this, but it's not this. I'm not where I want to be just yet. Relax. Enjoy the pinnacle that you've reached. And allow yourself to really enjoy where you are. Everything you experience, pleasant or not, is part of your conscious co-creation because you participate in it by either resisting, accepting, or allowing it. Take full responsibility for your life as a beautiful, bold adventure and dive into your journey by activating your authentic power. Everything that I've been saying wrapped up in a beautiful bow, pal one. You just came off of a major achievement, major manifestation. Your life is in great order right now. Everything is in high energy, good supply. Everything is right in your world, pal one. If you feel like nothing is right, then you're the only one that feels that way, and you're the only one that's keeping yourself from being happy, pal one. So ease up a little bit, relax, fall back, and enjoy the things that you just brought into your life and that you just manifested. You deserve it. You did it. Pat yourself on the back. Here's your claps and your kudos. Now stop being such a sourpuss and enjoy your life, pal one. So if this message resonates with you, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Thank you so much for your time and energy, Pile One, and please be blessed. Bye. If you chose Pile 2, then this reading is for you. All right. So the way that I have this reading set up is that I'm using a Supreme Original spread. This is a spread that I use personally. This is like my go-to spread for communicating with forces, beings, energies higher than myself. Whether it's angels, gods, deities, or even my higher self. This is the spread I use to interface with those spirits, those energies, whatever you know them as. So I'm introducing my own little secret weapon, my own little guiding tool here in this reading. So let's see what we got for you guys. So the card in the first slot represents how the higher forces see you. And here we have the Hanged Man. Now with the Hanged Man here, this is definitely about you being like, I was about to say being like stuck or like being like held up, but it's about waiting, rebirth, sacrifice, and reflection. Right now, you're really in a period of having to reevaluate, of having to see things from a different perspective. You guys could really just be hesitating on taking an action or doing something. You guys could just be really just reflecting on your life and really just thinking about what it is that you can do or have to do next. Or maybe you guys are just waiting for something amazing to happen. Either way, the Hangman to me also speaks of a shifting of perspective and seeing things from a different lens. And here we have the view from above, which is get the big picture. Right now, you guys might be too focused on the small details or too focused on the distractions to see what's really happening, to see the overarching theme of this period of your life right now. You guys are really like stuck right now. You're stuck. But it's only because of your mental, because of what you're seeing and what energies you're allowing into your life right now, Pile Two. Um, yeah, it's only because of your mental and what you're focusing on. The next card is what can you focus on now? And here we have the Ace of Swords, which is success, change, decisions, and actions. You have options, Pile 2. You have options. There's things that you can do, but you probably constantly discounting them because of your mind. Like I said, you probably focus on the distractions. But the beautiful thing here is that deep down inside, you are intuitively guided. You intuitively know what it is that you need to do, but I think it's your brain, your thinking mind, your ego that's keeping you from making an action or making a move or making a change. That's why you're stuck. That's why you're stuck. It's your ego. It's your mind, Pal, too. Your intuition already knows where to go. And if you take the time out to really relax, to reflect, if you guys don't meditate, I can't keep suggesting it to everyone because I'm finding out that meditation is actually hard for some people. God knows why, but meditation is actually hard for some people. So if you really can't meditate, journal is something else that can really work. Take some time out to really write your thoughts down, get your thoughts on paper. I find that journaling does help a lot because once I start writing, since I've opened up my automatic writing gift, once I start writing, things just flow. Practice that. Try that. If meditation is really hard for this pile. If meditation isn't hard for you, I'm a big proponent of it. It helps me so much, and I come to some of my greatest realizations when I decide to meditate on my life, on my energy, and on me as a person. So that's something that needs to happen here. There's a decision and an action that needs to be taken. There's a change here that's just here. It's ready and is waiting. But you guys aren't really moving because you have the collective field is impacting you, unseen forces in action. There's something outside of you that's really moving on you. How can you relinquish control of a situation that feels blocked? If this situation feels blocked, then it's time for you to let go of control of it, to just follow your intuition and just do without thinking, without really worrying about the consequences. Do what it is inside of you that you feel is right. And this is what you need to know here. The third card is what you need to know. It's the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is curious, intelligent, charm, and ambition. But the fact that we have the Ace of Swords followed by the Page of Swords, I get the feeling like this is about you really just going forward and doing something new. The Page of Swords is very young. And the Page of Swords actually just only have one sword. I feel like you are the Page of Swords in this situation, pal, too. You're someone that might be a little bit more on the younger side of the spectrum, but if you're not on the younger side of the spectrum, then there's something here in your mentality that's keeping you young. Very young-minded energy. You need to wisen up. You need to really realize that what's coming to you isn't like that isn't your energy, because the collective field is impacting you. Unseen forces and energy. It speaks about it's not your energy that's keeping you stuck. You're picking up on a lot of energies outside of you. Picking up on a lot of energies outside of you, a lot of doubts, a lot of fears. This could be a lot of things that's been instilled inside of you. You know, traditional metrics of success or how people should live their lives, pal, too. But either way, you need to be brave, bold, and courageous, because that's what I get from the Page of Swords. Someone that's witty, someone that's innovative, and someone that's like really, really charming and intelligent, but not like a cold and calculating intelligence, more like a fun intelligence. You need to probably just make a decision to do something new and something that you find stimulating and fun. Because right now, the higher spirits are trying to guide you towards this King of Cups action, towards this King of Cups energy of being charisma. Here it is again, the charisma. Charismatic, warm-hearted, intuitive, and empathetic. And especially the intuitive part, since you have the deep knowing. I really think that you're being guided to follow your intuition, to align your intuition with your mind and make an action and make a change, because you're just stuck and stagnating. You're waiting for something to happen when really you're supposed to be taking the action. Because here we have the Chariot. The Chariot is what you can do to get yourself into this King of Cups action. What can you do to allow yourself to be charismatic, warm-hearted, intuitive, and empathetic? You need to make some movement in your life, especially with the Ace of Swords there as well. The Ace of Swords and the Chariot are talking to each other. Journey, success, and progress. Two cards with success written on them. And as you can see, this Chariot card is pulling two leopards. And what's here in the Ace of Swords? A freaking leopard or a cheetah. Whatever the hell it is, pile two. But the fact of the matter is, we have the same animal appearing twice. The leopard or a cheetah can also be a power animal for you. Look up the symbolism of a cheetah or a leopard. It might be a cheetah. I don't know. You guys might know better than me. Look them both up and find which one looks the closest. All right? But the fact of the matter is, you need to move. You need to make a decision. You need to take an action, and you need to do it. Because at the end, we have the universe rewards motion. What guided action can you take today? And this is exactly the energy that I've been picking up. You need to do something, pile two. This is not the time for you to be waiting for you to think that something magically is going to happen. No. You already know what you need to do, pile two. You have the answer. Act on it. Do it. Stop overthinking it. Because it's that energy of fear of coming from outside of you. It's not coming from inside of you, because deep down inside, you know what it is that you need to do. You know that this is something that you need to do. And if you don't know it, stay in this energy of self-reflection, of being still and stagnant until you get to know. Find some way to connect to your intuition. Find some way to connect to yourself to get to the truth of the matter with the Ace of Swords here. Because the Ace of Swords is clarity, it's truth, it's an aha moment. And that's what you need to focus on, is focusing on what it is that you can do to move your life. Because right now you're just being still and stagnant. You probably know what it is that you need to do deep down inside, but what you have to do is probably scaring you because of the societal pressure and the societal norms that might be around it. I get it. But the fact of the matter is, you know what's right for you. And on an intuitive and deep level, you know what's right for you. So make that move. I'm going to read the number 38 card. Because I think that the universe rewards motion is pretty self-explanatory, but I'll read them both because this deck in particular is very, very enlightening, very inspiriting. I'll read them both. When you're on a personal growth and spiritual journey, before long the work starts to work you. When this happens, the only thing left to do is surrender. You may feel stuck, and often it's because of unseen forces impacting your spiritual and emotional journey. The collective consciousness is one of the biggest influences in our life. Its unseen forces push against us every day. They are shared beliefs, ideas, and moral attitudes that operate as a unifying force within society. So often, the collective patterns are those of fear, suffering, and anxiety. You pulled this card because a lot of what you are feeling right now is not yours. It has been picked up energetically from those around you, from the planet's collective consciousness. One conscious, loving thought at a time, you can move yourself into a more peaceful state by disengaging with the collective energy. Patterns from your family history, your lineage, your DNA, and your ancestors could also be blocking you. Sometimes habits, patterns, thoughts, perspectives, and beliefs are passed down through the generations. It can be difficult to know if your past is affecting your present and therefore shaping your future. When you have no sense of where your patterns or emotions come from, you may be acting from a place of your ancestors' patterns. You may feel like it isn't your pain and you are acting on autopilot. You can balance your emotions by going into meditation or simply asking your higher self for clarity, which is what this reading is. Hold this card. Well, we're not going to get into all that, but it's a little mantra, but whatever. This was everything that I was like channeling and that I was saying. It's is like deeper than what you believe. You're being influenced without even knowing it because you don't know what it is that you really want. For those of you guys who don't meditate, don't really take the time to connect to yourself, you're living your life on autopilot and you're repeating ancestral patterns. For you guys who do meditate, that's your answer. Keep it up, and the clarity is going to happen. And chances are you probably already know. You're just scared to act and scared to do. Point blank, period. So let's read number 27, which is the universe rewards motion. What guided action can you take today? Do you fantasize about your future but don't know how to get there? Do you have anxiety because you feel trapped by your current reality? Are you overwhelmed by choice or lack of clarity? If so, you could be at a standstill, which is the hangman energy. It can be hard to move forward when the path is unclear, but this is a reminder that you have everything you need to move into the next phase of your life. That deep knowing card. Let me see. You may want clarity before taking a step forward, but the universe doesn't work that way. Only when you take steps and move forward can the universe conspire to uplift and support your momentum. Trust this process and watch the magic of your journey open up. What steps can you take today to move towards the vision in your heart and mind? You may feel stuck and trapped by life circumstances, but each step you take will reveal more of the plan. Take guided action and watch your life transform. The universe knows what's in your heart, and the universe knows the quickest, most harmonious way to get what you truly need and want. Trust the timing. Manifesting what you want can be a joyful experience when you recognize it as a process. First, set your attention. What do you truly desire? The universe is on standby, waiting patiently to swoop in and support you. All you need to do is take a step in any direction and ask for what you want. Know that you cannot make a mistake, for all experiences are valuable. You'll either learn more about what you want or about what you don't want. Your mantra for today is, I am right where I need to be to get where I want to go. I take inspired, guided action forward. Exactly. These cards, man, your reading is very harmonious, pal, too. You're stuck in the energy of fear, of doubt, and indecision and anxiety because you don't have the answers. You don't know what's next. But you have to trust in your spiritual guidance. Trust in your intuition that you are going to take intuitive steps. You got to see it from a bigger picture. Where is it that you want to go? Are you where you want to? Are you where you want to go? Like, are you at your destination right now? No, you're not. So the simplified version is to move on, move forward. It's easy. It's easier said than done to tell you not to be afraid, pile two, because I myself, this is probably my pile, and just literally early this morning, I decided to take the step to stop being afraid, stop clinging on to something that was holding me back, and to let it go and move forward. And it was very scary, but it's necessary, pal, too. I feel lighter, I feel better, and you'll feel the same once you do the same. Just work up that courage and take your steps towards whatever it is that you truly want out of life, pal, too. And the universe will come in to support you eventually. So, Power 2, if this reading resonated for you, please leave a like or a comment. Share this video with whoever you think may need to see it. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are always in the description box. You can buy a deck, book a reading, whatever it is that you want to do, I'll allow it. So thank you and be blessed, Power 2. See ya. If you chose pile 3, then this reading is for you. So the way that this reading is structured is I'm using a Supreme Original spread. My Supreme Original spreads are spreads that I came up from and made myself. So for this spread, I use this spread whenever I'm talking to higher forces, higher energy, whether I'm talking to my higher self, talking to angels, talking to Father. This is the spread that I use to open a discourse for higher forces and higher energies outside of myself, or as I should say, above myself. So with that out of the way and that short little introduction, let's get into the reading. The first card here represents how the universe or how the higher forces see you. And they see you in a 9 of Swords, stuck and riddled with anxiety. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, you are very nervous about something, pile 3. There's something here that I'm hearing that got you in a chokehold. Like, there's something here that's keeping you up at night and something that's really just bothering you. Now, I really feel like this has a lot to do with a problem or a challenge that might be presenting itself to you. But the advice here, at least what I'm feeling, is open yourself up to your spiritual source. Like, I'm going to read the Find a Sanctuary card because I feel like this is one of the most important cards in your spread. I feel that this is the most important card in your Oracle card spread because there's an obstacle in your way and you just don't believe that you can overcome it. But you can overcome anything if you open yourself up to your spiritual guidance, if you get out of your head and get into your heart and your intuition. So let me read the Finding Sanctuary card for you guys. Rest, rejuvenate, and tune into your spiritual source. It's in the times of retreat and inner sanctuary that you can truly hear the voice of your soul. Exactly what I just said. Go, Keenan. I'm on it. Go within and find your inner refuge. Be a safe haven for others. Step forward with grace, deliberation, and thoughtfulness. Take moments for reflection. Profound healing of physical and emotional wounds can occur in the stillness of sanctuary. Difficult situations can be averted by taking time to go within. Like I said, you're too much in your head, pile 3. You need to get into your heart and get into your spirit. Sometimes the voyager becomes travel weary. The pack becomes heavy and the journey becomes lackluster. It's in these moments that the traveler needs to step off the path and find a temple or sanctuary to reassess and renew, and to remember what is truly important in life. This gives perspective and new life strategies. Create a place of beauty in your home or in nature that feels sacred and holy, and spend time there, carefully listening to your inner voice. If you've been pushing too hard or struggling to keep going, this is the time to be still and nurture your internal world. Listen to the voice of spirit. And what's funny is that this final sanctuary card speaks of rest and renewal, and the final card, Oracle card in your spread, is rest, renew, and recharge. What does your body crave and need right now? Again, this is about a need for balance in your life. Get out of your head and get into your spirit, because you're very unbalanced right now in pile 3. You're too much in your mental energy and not enough in your spiritual energy. Take the time to really reflect. The second card in this spread is what can you focus on? And the death card is here. You need a radical transformation and a radical shift in your life. What I'm hearing here, though, with the death card, is time to kill that ego. It's time, and what ego death really means is like really releasing control, or releasing your I'm being guided to say this, so don't hate me, but releasing your petty perceptions on the world and your life. They're small in the grand scheme of things. Your fear is a tiny little pebble that you're making into this huge little boulder in your path. You need to go inside yourself, remember who you are, rest and renew your energy, and get ready to come out to make a change. Like, I feel it strongly. It's time. It's time to move on. It's time for a change that happened. Because I see it right here with the the 4 of cups in reverse is what you should is what it is that you need to know is that it's time for you to that you're not doing this. You're not paying too much attention to what's going on here. The 4 of cups upright is about meditation, reflection, contemplation, and removing yourself from out of the fray. But in reverse, I'm feeling like this particular reversal is letting me know that this is not energy that you've been welcoming in. You're probably still too much in the sauce, too much in the world, too much in the ether, and you're not spending enough time with yourself. You're not taking that time for proper isolation. Yeah, okay. You're not taking time for that proper isolation. Because where your spirit, where this your particular guides is trying to lead you, pile 3, is to the 4 of Pentacles. You notice that we have the 2 4s here. And the 4s is all about like structures and stabilities. A lot of times the 4 of Swords is about isolation. The 4 of Cups is about isolation and reflection. So is the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Pentacles is about keeping energy to yourself and going within, keeping your resources tight, taking stock. And the 4 of Wands is about celebration. You don't have the 4 of Wands here. You have the Cup and the Pentacle. The one about the need to introspect, since it's in reverse, the need to introspect, the need to take some time out for self-reflection. And this is where they're trying to lead you, to keep your energy to yourself. You might really need to disconnect. Take some time off of work. Take a day or 2 off. Don't hit me with that, oh, I can't. If you got PTO, which I'm fairly certain the average person does have some PTO saved up, because no one's like me and calling out of work all the time. You got some PTO, give yourself a good 2-3 days, take some time off, call out, or if you're off on the weekends, don't do no work on the weekend. Whatever it is, pile 3, you need a break. You need some time to come into yourself, and you need some time to probably be alone. If you got kids, get out the house. Leave them there for a good half an hour. Your house isn't going to burn down if you leave them kids alone for a good 30 minutes. They'll cry, they'll ask where mommy is, where daddy is, but they're tough kids. They'll be okay. Like, it's just really important that if you really feel overwhelmed and stuck right now, you need to really be fair to yourself and give to yourself more. Pile 3, you probably the type of person that really just like come out and like really just give to everyone else around you. But now's the time for you to give to yourself, pile 3. Give to yourself. Spend some time to yourself. And in order to allow this energy, because the 5th card in this deck is talking about what you can do to allow yourself to be led to this energy, is the 2 of Wands. And the 2 of Wands speaks of plotting, scheming, planning. You might need some time to really come inside yourself and to really think of a new plan. Like the Finding Sanctuary card says, it's time to reassess and renew. If you really been feeling like whatever is happening in your life is too much of an obstacle, something that you can't overcome, something that you can't get over, withdraw, take some days off, take some time out, and think of a plan. Be by yourself. Meditate if that's something that you know how to do. If you don't know how to meditate, then journal, draw, do whatever it is that you need to do to help release some energy and to relax yourself. And I promise you, 2-3 days of relaxation, you're going to come back with a more fresh mind. But right now, you're too much in the sauce. You're too in the sauce, pile 3, and you're not really opening yourself up to your spiritual guidance or to anything that's really trying to help. Now it's the time for you to go into planning mode. Now it's the time for you to think and not do. Pile 3. And that's really heavy advice here. Now it's the time to think and not do. To reassess and to like really restore and renew and recharge yourself. You need a recharge. And that's exactly what your body is craving right now. You probably like to push yourself harder than what you need to. Because you, like I said, you probably one of those people don't like to take days off because you feel like if you take a day off, you know, you're not going to be able to make your bills. If you leave the kids alone for a little bit, you're going to come back to a burning house. Leave those fear-based thoughts somewhere else and give to yourself, pile 3. Do that for a change and watch how fun and addicting that can be for once. So if this message resonated with you, pile 3, please leave a like or a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. If you guys want to support my channel, the links to do so are in the description box. If you want to book a reading, my prices are there, and the way to contact me is as well. And if you guys want to donate a deck, my Amazon wish list is in the description as well. Thank you so much for your time and energy, pile 3, and please be blessed. Bye.